Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome to another Fiddlehead fiddle lesson. Now I'm going to show you a tune about one of my dear old friends, Frosty the Snowman. I'm going to play the whole tune for you once, kind of a medium tempo, then I'll slow it down and we'll take it part by part and building up those parts note by note. Alright, here we go. Oh, Frosty. Okay, let's get going, people. Let's do this. We're going to learn the first quarter of the A part right now. Okay, gonna split this up. We'll start with D3, 1. Then low 2, 3. Here's that again. Then we're gonna jump to A low 2. Here's that piece again. And that's going to be followed by on A, 1, low 2, 3. And then we're going to walk back down, low 2, 1, open. So it's all on the A, 1, just up and down the notes on the A string, and then we're going to end with D3. Here's that again. Okay, before that we had this. Then let's put it all together to make the first quarter. Here it is again. Okay. So this first quarter is repeated a lot. It's repeated as the third quarter, but then we're also going to return to it in the B part of the tune. So I think it's worth our while to take a moment and just repeatedly play that in a continuous loop very slowly. And I want you to do that with me right now. It'll be great practice and then it'll make the learning of the rest of the tune happen much more easily for you. Here we go again. 2, 3, 4. So you could do that more on your own. You know, maybe you need more practice in those 3 times, but that practice of looping in general is a tremendous thing. I always say this, but it's true. If you get nothing out of these lessons but practicing in that way, that efficient way, you will get what I hope you'd get out of these. Just playing a way to play better. practice better. Okay, let's go on and do the second quarter of the A part. That looked more like C though. Okay, we're going to start A1, low 2, 3. And then back down to low 2, 1, open. Okay, here's that again. We've kind of done this piece already in the first quarter. And then we're going to add this, D3 to A low 2. And then D1. That might be a little tricky if you're a beginning student. You might want to do that a few times. So far in the second quarter we have this. And that's going to be followed by this. Breaking that up a little, D3 to open A, back to D3. So D3 to open A, back to D3, and then just going down the scale. Low 2, 1, open. Ending on a D3. Here it is again, that whole piece. That's the second part of the second quarter. First part was this. Then now let's just do the entire second quarter slowly. Once again. All right, let's move on. The third quarter of the A part is exactly the same as the first. I'm going to play it anyway for you again. Now, the fourth quarter, hey kitty, missed him. The fourth quarter is pretty much the same as the A. Pretty much the same as the second quarter. It just ends a little bit different, okay? Instead of ending on D3, it's going to end on G3. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and slowly play the entire fourth quarter of the A part. All right, so we have all the parts now. If you're unsure of any of that, this would be a good time to pause and practice the video, and then once you've done that, we'll together play the entire A part of the tune, all right? All right, let's move on and do the B part, okay? Now, the second half of the B part is the same as the second half of the A. So we have a lot less to do in order to get this whole B part. So I'm going to start by playing you the first quarter of the B part. Okay, so we're going to start with G3 and going to open A. That's kind of tricky in some ways. Try it a few times maybe on your own. Then we're going to add twice on A low 2. Again. And then one open on A. Here's that again. Then we're going to add D3 1. Just D3 for now. Here's that again. Now we'll build up the next part of the first quarter. We'll start D1 to low 2. Then we're going to add open A. Then add D3. And then D low 2 1. Let's do that much again. Again. Before that we had then now let's slowly do the entire first quarter of the B part. One more time. Good. Now let's do the second quarter of the B part. Okay, that's going to start D1 to twice on open D. Then D3 twice. So we have. Then we're going to go to A1 twice, 3 twice. Sorry, A1 twice, 3. So far in the second quarter we have. Okay, and then it's going to end with this. And that's A1, low 2, 3. And then go backwards. And end on D3. So that's the second part of the second quarter. The first part was this. Then we do. Let's put it all together. One more time. Okay, you now have all the pieces to the B part, all right? Again, if anything's unclear in the first or second quarter, just pause and practice it. But now we're gonna move on and I'm just gonna play the entire B part very slowly. Feel free to play along Or just listen. That's maybe even better. Listening is practice too. Okay, here we go. So again, the third and fourth quarters I did there are the same as the third and fourth of the A. Sorry if that wasn't super clear, but you can always pause, rewind, and practice that until you get it. Anyway, that's about it for this tune. You know, another thing you can do is if you want to continue to play and practice it, you could start it on the A string. So that's called transposing, and that would be a pretty cool thing to do. Well, that's about all I have to say about Frosty the Snowman, the song. Glad you made it to the end. That is a good thing. You've made it to the end. You know, you have enough persistence to do that and to see this thing through. So congratulations. And I'll see you next time on the Fiddlehead Fiddle channel. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, give me more presents day. See you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Excellent!